Oh wow. Talk about an upset to start the season. All right, so I'm gonna say this. It was a shocker to me how the entire game happened. I thought that after that first drive by Alcorn, I thought it was going to be a high scoring game. I thought they were going to at least score 35 points. After their first two drives, even though they missed the field goal on the second drive, I'm thinking, oh yeah, Alcorn is about to pick up where they left off. And then after that, especially in the first half, I think Alcorn won the first quarter. Central completely took over in the second, in the second quarter and the entire second half. Central had the momentum going into halftime, and honestly, they never looked back. And Darius Richard looked pretty damn good. Like, he outplayed Flex Harper. He definitely outplayed him. Now, the numbers isn't gonna wow you, but he was definitely efficient. Especially in the second half. Like, they definitely came out the gate to end the first half and then to start the second half. Like, they came out the gate firing. And so, I mean, and I kind of knew that, you know, this is kind of what I predicted in terms of them, like, having quote-unquote fatigue. Like, both teams haven't played in over a year and a half. And it showed by how both teams was just absolutely sloppy. Like, there were so many penalties, so many holding penalties, so many offsides, and it had kind of like for a while they were both shooting themselves in the foot. And even though Central had probably 4 or 5 more penalties than Alcorn, you know, they were able to fight through that and was able to tie the game in the first half. And, you know, Central had that fight in them, man. I mean, look, I was hoping for a good game, and Central said that they believed, like, they were a 15-point underdog and came out and won by 2 scores. Like, and I did say this, though, like, the one thing that I said that Central had over Alcorn was that in terms of their offensive players, all of their offensive players played last year, or played last season. So they all had a year together. Now, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of Nico, kind of scared me because he didn't do anything in the first half. But he was to a point where the second half started, and I was afraid he wasn't even going to touch the field. And then he came out with a long run and, you know, came out with, you know, a touchdown to start the second half. But, you know, but a shout out to their running back for Alcorn. Like, I thought, man, like, he definitely had a breakout game this thing. But I hope that Flex Harper learns from this and he continues to get better. But I am proud of North Carolina Central for winning this game. Like, I'm definitely happy for them. Richard, you know, man, Richard looks really good. Their running game was pretty decent, and look, their defense caused pressure all game. Like their defense did absolutely amazing the entire game. Like their defense outplayed them after that after their first two drives. They really dominated the rest of the game. Like between the second quarter up until the end of the game, North Carolina Central dominated, especially on defense. So, man, kudos to Central for winning the game, man. And wow, talk about a way to start the season. So, man, another upset in the books, man, to start the HBCU season, man. So, so game of the week next week. We already got we got Florida A&M versus Jackson State. So we'll get to that during the week. But man, like I said, kudos to North Carolina Central for winning for pulling it out, man. But we'll holler at y'all later, man.